It's history, but I don't know what it is.
It's modern history.
history
That
is.
is an oxymoron in its own right. Modern history? That means it just happened.
Popular science,
The beginning of the show is modern history.
popular culture.
I like
Yep.
Serp's idea.
That joke is modern
Philosophy
history.
degree.
Just
A
happened.
degree. I mean, what is a degree in modern history? You're taking 50 years of history and stretching it into 4 years of college.
Yep.
No, that's not what I did. That was just a period of time that I liked the most. I did study all of it. It's just I didn't do as much emphasis in the pre-stuff as I did in the more like 1800s, 1900s, 2000s stuff.
Ah.
So you were more what time zone are we talking here?
Like turn of the century.
Oh, so that's
So
like,
you
okay.
have 9/11.
The Great
and-
the Great Gatsby.
Well, no, like
No, it wouldn't go up that.
no, like turn of the century, like Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Going on from
I
there.
know.
Up until when? The 50s?
Up until like they stop like around 2000. They don't even go to.
Wait,
like,
turn of the century stops. Oh, wait. So all the way up to 2000.
So it
That
went
would be
the year
like
2000
10 years
to the
ago.
next turn of the century.
Pretty much.
So we only studied 100 years.
So you
No, I
just
studied more. It's just what I focused on.
so you just covered the last 100 years, and you just blew off everything before that.
No, I
Not
didn't.
important. Don't care.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
So, oh, no.
1800s. Don't care.
Quiz
Not my
me.
degree.
All right, hold on.
I don't know.
Blitz, I got to ask you some questions, but first, you guys are witnessing a momentous moment.
Huh?
I just signed on to Twitter. I got a freaking Twitter account.
Why? No.
Because people have been asking me to,
So?
I did.
So what?
Who
so what
painted the
is it?
Sistine
Is it-
Chapel?
That's peer pressure.
Is it?
Ah.
Is it?
That's because
okay,
LiveJournal's dying.
No, LiveJournal's fine, actually.
Because I had a poll come to me the other day
Uh-huh.
from a movie theater,
Mm-hmm.
and they were asking questions like, what media outlet would you like to get information from? And LiveJournal wasn't even listed.
Yeah, it's
Why
a
would you
smaller
want to read
service.
a live journal?
It's a smaller service. It's a blog. It's not designed
It's
for
a
like
place for people
Yeah,
to
but
go
they had
online.
Facebook and they had Twitter
Uh-huh.
and a couple others, but they didn't have LiveJournal.
That's because
Dusty
live
is
journalism
leering
used
at me
by
because
very
I-
few people.
Yeah.
Dusty's leering at me for signing up
Well,
for Twitter.
When I went to
Why you haven't yet?
when I went to CoasterCon,
No.
We'll create one for you.
No.
It'll be Dusty Dog, and he'll be like, "I'm dog."
when I went to CoasterCon, I made about 40 new contacts, and all of them,
Blarg.
100% of them, I was like, "Are you on Facebook?" They go, "Yep." 100% of them Facebook. Are you on LiveJournal? And they go, "What's that?"
What's a live journal?
What's LiveJournal? I was like, "Well,
What's a
I guess that
blog?"
answers that question." So yeah, LiveJournal
You know
is,
what I hate about
is
Facebook?
very underground, just for furs for the most part.
What I hate about Facebook
well, no,
is these
LiveJournal has several million users. It's just it's used more towards.
Whining.
Well, no, it's not. It's not
It's
used
more
for.
for whining and
It was never
complaining.
designed for social networking, which is what Facebook was designed for. It was designed purely as a blog.
It's,
If all you want to do is blog and people can look at
But
it,
you
that's
have a
fine.
friends page. How is that not social
it's so
networking?
that you can follow other
It's
people
so-
whining.
Right. It's so you can.
It's white
It
journal.
does not have a function where you can say, okay, is there anybody from my high school that I want to try and find?
Why would you want to find people from your high school? They're just gonna beat you up.
Well, they would at your high school.
Oh,
They
I
knew
didn't,
who I
didn't even
was.
know Facebook had that option.
Yes,
They didn't
that's
pay
how-
attention to me. Then.
That's actually why the
Oh,
only
you can
reason.
search keywords.
Yeah,
you can't
that's-
search keywords in LiveJournal.
Mm-mm.
no.
Ah.
Like I said,
You can
LiveJournal.
search on LiveJournal.
LiveJournal is really only for you to keep a journal of your own things, and if people know where to look, they'll find it. Facebook is much more open. You can. Facebook is actually very, very searchable by a lot of government entities.
Don't tell me you have a Facebook, Yappy.
I have a Facebook.
Oh God.
I have one.
I've
What-
always had.
what I don't-
I haven't always had one, but
what I don't like about Facebook are these like such and such a person needs a hammer to build his wood shack in
On
the middle of
Farmville.
Oh, I know those are annoying.
Oh, I don't
those
get
are so
those.
annoying.
Bob needs to hire a new assassin for his Mafia Wars.
the majority of people that I have on my
That's
Facebook
MySpace.
are either from my
No,
high
they have
school.
Mafia Wars on here too.
Yeah, they're only from my high school,
Ah.
my college, or IBM. That's pretty much it. There's a few people that I know from the fandom there, but there's not a lot of them.
When I
Yeah,
was in
well,
it-
fandom people mostly go to LiveJournal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you hear this type of conversation often. It's like, oh, you're a fur. What's your LiveJournal account? And they go, I'm not on LiveJournal. They go, what's wrong with you? You're not a fur if you're not on LiveJournal. You gotta be on LiveJournal. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? We gotta get you on LiveJournal. Obsessed. Get you on LiveJournal.
Drama.
Well, it's kind of like 5 or 10 years ago. People were like, "Oh, well, what's your furry muck account?"
What's a furry muck?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, think back before IRC.
Before
before
images,
no,
before
no,
graphics.
no, 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 no. IRC still predates Mux.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Wow.
the other way around.
An IRC looks old.
It's very techy.
It is very tech. They are both they're word oriented.
But isn't there,
If you think logging into IRC's hard, you
furry
would
muck.
never figure out a muck.
You have to whisper to people and all kinds of junk.
Now, isn't there a furry LiveJournal network, blog, whatever you want to call it?
First
There's
page?
Fur Affinity.
Yeah,
Has a
FA's.
journal.
F8
Fur Affinity
well,
has a journaling
F8
function.
Oh,
More of
I
a
saw
submission site.
I saw a banner somewhere that looked like it was
There's a
basically
so
it's like
furry.
a Facebook for furs.
I think it's like
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't follow it. I don't need it. I've got too much stuff going on already.
You need more distractions
So
through
you
your
signed
day.
for Twitter then, huh?
stick with
Huh?
the 3
You too much? Yeah, you signed for Twitter?
Oh, and
Yeah, I
then
did.
And then there's
because you can Twitter from your phone.
There's
not
Yammer.
LiveJournal.
That's a bad thing for him.
No, it's a good thing.
Not-
no,
no.
I'm looking at
No.
Zeke's sister.
I got an annoying Yammer
Post.
account at work.
and it's almost getting to the point where now there's one different kind of networking program for every person. Well, you know what? Just go back to email. It's the same thing because now you got like almost. If you don't know that many people, of course, you could have one blog for each person that you go
the
onto. And I'm always getting requests for
But here's the thing.
someone, hey, please join Fapper. And I'm like, well, now what is this, Fapper? I gotta join
Well, I was
this
gonna say,
in order to
here's-
talk to 3 more people?
Here's my thing. This is my thing. The only reason why I really joined Twitter is because when I actually go to conventions, most conventions now do their updates via Twitter. So if there's a change to the schedule or certain staff members have to be at a certain place for a meeting or whatnot, they do it through Twitter. There's no notification. Like if you have to go through email, not every single staff member is going to have email access through their phone. Most do have the ability, though, to receive like a tweet.
If you set it up right.
Well, no, it depends on the phone. It depends on the phone system.
Tweet.
Because it's much more difficult to do certain things with BlackBerries, which a lot of business people have. So it really depends on the phone. But Twitter is designed for very tiny, short messages. So if you have a change to a schedule, the tweet comes out, it's 140 characters or less. That's the reason why I got it. I really dislike people that do this. It's like, oh, I'm going to the coffee shop in 5 minutes. Who wants to join me?
That's what Twitter is all about.
Mind me,
No, see, I don't want it. I don't want that.
Good to
I will
know.
not be following that.
And then that
I'm
person
going to
says, I
rob
live
your
in
house in 5
California.
minutes. I'm going to rob your house in 5
yeah,
minutes.
the explanation was people that do that for Twitter are really more exhibitionists. They want the world to know what they're doing, but they don't give a crap about what other people are doing.
Got it. Very similar to LiveJournal.
Well, like
Not
I
as
said,
much
LJ is a
whining?
blog. If
So there's
if
a-
you lock it, only certain people will be able to see it.
There's a limit to the whining. You can only whine in 140 characters.
That's not really a wine.
I
That's
think-
that's
I-
more
that's
more like a
that's more of
spritzer.
a, eh.
That's kind of like a
about
wine.
it.
That's a wine cooler, not a wine.
Now, on Facebook, though, and maybe it's just the collection of people that I've chosen,
Mhm.
for over a year now, never seen one whine. Not one.
That's
It's
the
all
people
the
you've
people
chosen.
you hang out with don't whine. They're not furries.
But it's, yeah, well, I didn't know if that was just. I didn't know why, because I
Actually,
look on
here's-
LiveJournal, and it's nothing but complaining and anger and mean.
Here's the
and
reason
then
why.
Facebook is just kind of professional chatter.
I'll give you the reason why. Facebook is frequently and almost always searched by your employers. Your employer is watching your Facebook account.
That's why.
And
I
if
don't
you
have
say
one.
anything bad on your Facebook account, they can use it to fire you.
Ah, yeah, I watch
they
my
find
employer's
anything
Facebook.
bad-
If they find you talking about anything that you're not supposed to be discussing, you can get terminated almost immediately for discussing it
you
in a
go.
public forum.
Yep.
Most
Characters.
employers do not know about LiveJournal. That's why you see a lot more of the lock posts and the drama there.
No, Disney's blocked LiveJournal. They know about it.
Like I said, a lot of employers don't know about it, though. They don't search it. They're not looking to search it.
It's still
But,
underground.
but Facebook is so mainstream that it is actually part of the hiring process.
it's
They
like
will go,
having a
if
phone.
if you
or
think
an
that
email.
if you think that they're not looking at your Facebook before you get hired, you're sorely mistaken.
And they will not find one.
I'm just saying, people that have them, they search them. They look to see what you're doing. It's just like your credit check. They do a credit check when they hire you now.
I just use it to like watch my sister blog about her pregnancy.
Well, I was just tired of people coming up to
Wasn't
me
it
going,
over now?
"Oh."
Didn't the baby come out already?
No.
Oh.
I was tired of people coming up to me going, "Oh, are you on Facebook?" No. Do you have a car? Oh my God! Please, it can't be that important. But then I get on it and I'm like, "Yeah, it is."
Maybe when you go get your driver's license, you sign up for a Facebook account at the same time.
Exactly. Do you have telephone? Oh my gosh!
It's a rotary dial.
But then I get on it and I'm like, "Yeah, actually, the amount of people that are on it, it's like having a car or
Yeah, actually,
telephone."
SnapEye is saying he actually had to get a Facebook account in order to get hired.
Really?
Yep, he's saying that he had to get a Facebook account to get hired.
Your job sucks.
Now, what about
Why?
that new one? What's the one that's supposed to be taking over Facebook? It's Google Me.
Yeah, Google Meet.